What's next? This was the unanswerable question after finishing the Pacific Crest Trail nearly 2 years ago. In all honesty, I had no idea how to follow up an adventure of that magnitude. How do you go back to a normal life after climbing up and down mountains every day, sleeping under the stars, and making consistent forward progress toward a goal that seems impossible before you try? I wrestled with this for quite a while after returning home. I missed the friends that I had made on this crazy journey. I missed seeing new places every single day. I missed the challenge and simplicity of it all. It helped that our trail family was so intentional about getting us together again. On September 12th of 2022, we left them behind with intentions of meeting up again soon. And for New Year's Eve, that's exactly what we did, only on the other side of the country this time. We spent the next week catching up with these friends that we felt like we had known our entire lives. It was a surreal feeling, reconnecting with the people you just spent months traveling across the country with. Little did we know, Alchemist had several activities lined up for us, including running 37 flights of stairs in the Harvard football stadium, which she convinced us would be fun.
Alright, we're on 27. How many more we got to go, Weatherman?
27.
27. There's Prairie taking off.
Here we were again, embracing the discomfort and making memories that we can look back on and smile at. After reuniting in Boston, we made a quick road trip north to Maine. We spent the next few days in a cabin in the hills, bringing in the new year and reflecting on the growth we've experienced in the past year.
Turn off the lights! Come back inside! It's smoking!
Hurry, Weatherman!
Hurry! Get back here! Get back here! Turn off the lights! Where's the light switch? Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Weatherman! Happy birthday to you! Wait, you're still in your right. You have to tell you.
Blow it out, there's wax dripping all over the cake.
You guys are the best!
W and 42, gotta show this. 42, baby.
One of the things that I appreciate most about my trail friends is how they never seem to lose the wonder and amazement of life, or the playfulness that we too often grow out of.
Wait, like little
What is a table? Oh, I wonder this insurance.
Mouth sync.
Good morning. Happy New Year. That was cool, Mr. Jones.
The trip seemed to fly by, but we didn't wait long before reconnecting again. A few months passed, then we found ourselves in Virginia for the week. Boogie introduced us to her state and took us on a kayaking trip.
Oh wait, wait to the camera.
We spent the next few days camping, cooking, exploring, and sleeping outside once again.
Which one did you be?
Only escape takes me right back where I started from. life won't be here long. Heaven knows I've had it all.
It was the simple moments of this trip that made me feel the most free. From playing with the parachute, to learning to do cartwheels, to running down the biggest hill we could find. And everybody knows that every good adventure involves making new friends, including this one. We found this guy, who we named Major, on the island and brought him back with us, only for him to eventually get stolen when someone broke into Alchemist's car several months later. I made it a goal to say yes to as many experiences as I could this year. At times, I felt like I was being irresponsible for doing this. But looking back, I can confidently say this was the right choice. On spring break, I went on a mission trip back to Guatemala. Just like my first trip to the country the previous year, I continued falling in love with the people there and the ministry. But the feelings were still even deeper than that. All throughout my time in Guatemala, God was orchestrating something unbelievably beautiful and captivating.
And I'm like, oh, take another little piece of my heart.
I got a video of that. Yeah.
If this is where you'll always wanna be, then leave your take on it. There's a place that we go where you look at the light and splinters. Where there's plenty of gas to last us through the cold, cold winter. And I'm like, oh, take whatever's left of my heart.
I didn't want the week to end, for so many reasons. I sat with the feelings for such a long time, only for them to come to life later in the year. By late April, the boys and I were back at it, taking another road trip for the first time in a couple years. Surprisingly, we had no difficulty settling on a destination. Utah was in the back of all of our minds. As the week progressed, I was reminded of how much an impact road trips have had on my life. In 2019, a road trip to the West Coast with two of my closest friends sparked this realization that adventure is a necessity. From the awe-inspiring landscapes to the near-death experiences, these are the memories I want to fill my life with. While we were in Utah, we met up with Alchemist, who had been living there for a few months guiding rafting excursions.
Wait, do it again.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting the most dangerous part of this trip to be hiking Angel's Landing in Zion, but unfortunately, we couldn't get permits for it. Instead, we decided to make one final stop on the trip before heading home, Lake Powell. As it turns out, this would end up being the most eventful part of the entire trip. Trevor was training for an upcoming Ironman while we were there, and it actually almost killed both of us. He spent some time testing out his wetsuit, then we decided to run around the lake. The water level was super low, and the farther we ran, the muddier it got. It was all fun and games, until it wasn't anymore.
Oh, shit.
As we turned back around, our legs kept digging deeper and deeper into the mud. Before we knew it, we had both sank up to our knees with no solid land anywhere close to us.
Oh, no. Dude, this is like some quicksand. Oh, no.
At this exact point, the panic started to set in. We were sinking in quicksand. In the midst of this chaos, I remembered a random tip that I'd heard long ago on some kind of survival show. I knew I had to try it, or I would continue sinking. In a test of faith, I laid on my back to maximize the surface area, and thankfully, it worked.
This is freaking insane, bro. Look at Caveman, he's running. Look at Caveman. Oh my god. Dude, I don't know if I want to. But here, you can have it. Who cares, buddy? Look at this dude. Look at it. How far he's starting. We were gonna die over here. We kept yelling. He was out there. He dragged himself out. I didn't know if we were gonna keep going. His face back stroking out of the lake. Yeah, I'm that deeper. Wait, I can't. Take your phone back. Take your phone back. Wait, no. I can't move. I'll be back, man. I can't. This is terrible.
Eventually, we made it out and were all able to give a sigh of relief.
I went to wash off and I was so. Yeah, these things weigh like 20 pounds. I'm still pulling them out, bro. I know, they're everywhere.
We drove the next few hours in a heavy silence, contemplating everything that had just happened. It was hard to imagine life getting any crazier, any more exciting than what I was already feeling. But without knowing it, I was in for the biggest surprise of my life.
Are you thinking, is she close?
In the summer of 2023, I fell in love.
Are you leaving? Are you home? Have you time this badly? Have we met before? Are you staying? Did you fall? Can you count to 10 in German? Can you whisper? Can you lie?
One more.
Did you design your own website? Have we met before? Are you sleeping? Are you wise? What can you see from your window? Are you hungry? Are you calm? Are you on a great adventure? Have we met before? Are you reading? Did you choose? Can you see into the future? Are you listening? Are you scared? Will you know it when you see